Hello friend, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create different widgets using the jQuery UI. It stands for jQuery user interface. Now if at all you have not yet downloaded the different types of themes, there is some online CDN. You can only use it if you are connected to the internet. So not only if you are connected to the internet you'll be able to use this. And please make sure you put them in order the way they are. You start with the theme, you put the theme first, this style sheet first, then you put the JS, the real jQuery, and lastly you put the jQuery UI, the user interface. So make sure you put them in order. Copy exactly what is displayed on the screen, so that it will work only if you are connected to the internet. I'm repeating it again. If you're not connected to the internet, it won't work at all. So this is the online CDN you can include in your projects. Remember, for somebody to access your website, he or she has to be connected to the internet, so everything will be working responsibly. And let's get straight into the code. So this is the project where we are going to be doing everything. As I told you, you start with the jQuery UI CSS, followed by the jQuery JavaScript or JS, and lastly you include the jQuery UI JS. So make sure you put them in order. First CSS, next is the real jQuery, and lastly jQuery UI.js. So make sure you put them in order. So the first example I'm going to be showing you is how to create these accordions, and this is what we are having. So the user can navigate different fields. He sees the title, what is HTML, opens it, reads what's inside, what is CSS, opens it, reads what's inside, what is JS, and opens it. So that's what we are going to be developing in this short simple tutorial. When I refresh, everything will be lost. Now we are going to start from scratch. As you saw, it was centered, and it's because I went ahead. Now these first files are for Bootstrap. Those are the files that helped me to lay out the structure of the web page. So this is just an example. You can do it anyhow, you can put it anyhow, unless you are going to structure your web page the same way I did. Now to create those, you have to create a div. Now give this div an ID, and I'm going to name mine Accordions. So that's what I have named mine. You can name yours any ID you want. Then you write h1. You can, so what is HTML. So that's what I have written. So that's what will be displayed as a title. Go down below it, create a div. So don't give a class or ID unless you want to style it, but that's only stuff we need. And we say it stands for hypertext markup language. So that's what we have done. Remember, we started with a div and we closed it. This is the opening, this is the opening, and this is the closing. We made an h1 which will act as the title of the accordion, and below that title we set a div. Then make sure everything is between this parent div with the ID of accordions. Then you can go ahead and put other content. Let's say again h1, and we are going to say what is CSS. We are going to say what is CSS. What is CSS? And below it you create a div. and here we shall say it stands for cascading style sheet. So as you can see now, we are just creating we are grouping them, the first one, the second one. Then I'm just going to copy this for the third one, and I'm going to say what is JS. What is JS? So you can put, it's all about your content. You shall say JS stands for JavaScript. So if you are to refresh and preview it in the browser, this is what we are having. They are just headings h1 with this downer div, h1 with the downer div, h1 with the downer div. Now that's all you need, but make sure all of them are inside this parent div with the ID of Accordions. Now go below your script, create your custom script tag, and below it now we are going to set this jQuery ready function. Say $, say document dot ready function. So you pass on the anonymous function. Now what this one is going to do, it will enable the browser not to load any or fire off any event before the document is ready. So everything inside this will wait until the document is ready and set off. So we shall say $. Remember, we gave our first div the ID of Accordions. This is the ID we gave to them. So copy that and bring it here. Say hash Accordion. So you target that ID and you pass a message to it. This one is going to be Accordion. So that's all we need. Just target the ID and pass this method to it. Check out when we refresh, we shall be having now some nice looking accordion. How cool and simple it was using the jQuery UI. So I guess my friend who requested for it, you're now seeing how simple it is to create such stuff. So since you're new to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe, like the video, share it on different social medias, and extra tip, it will expand depending on the content you'll be placing inside it. We shall say it's a language used to create web pages, lowercase, web pages. It's very easy to run. Let us make some nice grammar. It's very easy to learn. It's very easy to learn. Then I'm going to copy these paragraphs to also other sections. It is used to make web pages dynamic. It is used to design to make. So as you can see, they will expand according to the content which will be inside. So guys, thanks for watching once again. Like the video, share it on different social medias, and I'll see you in the next tutorial when you are developing more stuff using the jQuery UI. Remember, you first write this div open and closing, and the rest of the stuff will be inside it. So you write the heading or the title which you want to be displayed on top, followed by the div below it. Create another area or section you want, followed by the div, and you'll be set to go. You get some nice looking accordions.